Hello there, Libra, and welcome to your July forecast. Great to see you, and we're going to change things up a little bit format-wise this month. I really want to start focusing more on using mediumship and intuitive skills. I have a spread of cards here that I've already pulled out, but I want to focus, instead of pulling each card up, talking about the cards, really focusing on the message and the delivery of the message for you. The first and most obvious benefit is that I'm going to be able to give you a much more concise message. And the second is that I'm going to be able to share this with a bigger audience. Beginning this month, all of the videos will be both on YouTube and IGTV on Instagram. So I hope you enjoy. And for those of you that watch from month to month, you know that that's really my purpose. I want to reach out to as many people as possible and help create that sense of awakening, enlightenment, and bring a higher frequency to the planet. So without any further delay, let's get straight into your forecast for this month. As I tuned into your channeled information this month, what came through is that this is really a chance for you to be bold, to try something different, and to kind of break the mold. And that's what I saw, was something sort of cracking, and then I saw something revealed on the inside. It's almost like one of those Russian dolls, but this wasn't the same thing on the inside, which is showing that it's a reinvention, a rebirth month. And that is a theme that we're seeing across all signs this month, is a chance to take a look at your life, and if you like it, stick with it. If not, really have a chance to try something new. And I think this courage, this opportunity to kind of go into the unknown, is what's going to really allow you to feel a sense of reinvigoration with whatever it is that's in front of you. So don't hold back, be courageous, take a risk, especially if it's a risk on yourself. It'll pay off. As I connect to your catalyst, and of course the catalyst is that main event or that main theme that connects everything together. The catalyst is saying, don't be afraid to be happy. Fulfillment is sort of magical on several levels, because when you're in a place of bliss, of happiness, of fulfillment, your heart space expands, your energy increases, your aura is brighter. And so what I want you to focus on this month, Libra, is to find ways that you feel satisfied with where you're at, with where you're headed, and to give yourself more credit than maybe you've done in the past, because you're a very cognitive sign, which sometimes means that you're looking at things from all angles. Sometimes that can lead to critical feedback, even just for yourself. So I want you to start to adhere to things that are positive, that are fulfilling, and know that as you do this, it starts to make your own energy more magnetic and more charismatic. As I tune into both your deep past, the presenting issues from the past, and also your ego, there are complementary sort of energies at play. In the deep past, there's a frustration because there's either been a plateau or some dead ends or some missed connections that didn't quite get you where you wanted to be. In the ego, there's a feeling that this might be a cycle that you've created. It's not. There's just been some things in the past. If you believe that there's something cyclical about it, then it becomes a cycle. I feel like this month is a month of growth, but you have to release the insecurity, the frustration, or some of those lower frequencies so that all of the positive can come through. This month is really interesting because I see a lot of opportunities available. I also see some of you kind of grappling with what you are doing and what you want to be doing. And as I said earlier, I think it's going to be necessary for some of you to find a way to make those things overlap and to allow for more of a reveal of who you are and what you want. So don't be afraid to step out, again, to be bold, to try new things. So I really want you to trust in yourself, and again, to feel that heart space light up when you're doing things that you love. That's going to attract even more prosperity, even more opportunities your way. If you're not feeling that, then it's time to create changes so that your heart and so that your aura start to light up. One of your biggest challenges this month is going to be balance in your life, your work life, your home life, and everything else around you. It feels like you're being pulled in a lot of directions. So this is a time where I know that sometimes that can be a difficult thing for an air sign to sort of like boldly speak your mind, but I think that you'll have to do that at a few points this month. Just sort of let people know what's important, say no, say yes, but you'll have to be more decisive over the course of this month. And in doing so, this is going to let people know that you're actually here to do business, that you're ready, and they're going to respect that. So I encourage you to step out of your shell and let people really engage with the true version of yourself, doing what you, your heart, your mind, your spirit really want to do. Let's go ahead now and expand your forecast. We'll begin with your health message. One area that I started to feel a little bit of a sensation with this month is your throat. Now, I talked a little bit earlier about speaking your truth. An interesting thing metaphysically sometimes is if you're feeling that you can't say what you need to say, or that you're being sort of clamped down with communication, it's not uncommon to sometimes have your throat seize up a little bit, have a sore throat, or your voice gets a little bit hoarse. So that's one thing that you might want to pay attention to. It's more of a metaphysical phenomenon than anything. The other thing that I'm getting when I have a throat opening here as well is to listen to your internal voice. So I did a whole series on that sort of awakening that we're all kind of feeling, but even if you don't have all of the sensations, most of us have a gut feeling for, uh-oh, I better check this out, or I think I need to talk to a doctor or whatever. So if there's anything going on in your body that you feel you need to pay attention to, listen to that internal voice. And if you're having any issues with your throat, your thyroid, or the esophagus, that's also something you want to pay attention to. Of course, it can be something that's hereditary or externally based, but it can also be exacerbated by your own ability to speak your mind. So you're going to have to kind of look at this holistically, mind, body, spirit, looking at Eastern and Western medicine. But this is one area that I feel might need a little bit of TLC this month. So take care of your throat and take care of your throat chakra. Your message for wealth this month is to be a little bit more transparent about your money issues. Transparent with yourself so that you have an idea of where the spending is going with your partner, and vice versa. Make sure that other people are being truthful and being communicative with expectations around money. So clear communication, open lines of communication is going to be key. Your message for love and relationships this month is to encourage your partner, your friends, or your loved ones to meet you halfway. This is going to help you from taking on too much of a burden in the relationships. And there's often a lot of nurturing energy that can come from this sign. So I want to make sure that you have also the support that you need and give people a chance to show up for you. Now, as I'm tuning into your destiny message, there are going to be some things from the past that are going to reemerge this month. For some of you, it could be positive cycles that you've set up. For others, it could be things that you've kind of swept under the rug. Know that the reason it's coming back this month is so that you can resolve it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't shy away from it. Look at it, resolve it, and this time truly send it on its way so that you can invite in higher frequency opportunities in the future. So that brings your monthly reading to a close, but remember that you can follow me all month long on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as my newsletter. There'll be a link below that will allow you to connect to all of those. You'll also see links that will allow you to book a session if you want to talk a little bit about something that's going on in your life or your own intuitive development. Finally, if this is a video that you like and you felt that it gave you some sort of insight for your life, or you like my developmental videos that I've been doing, and you just want to say thanks, there's a link below that allows you to give a donation of any amount, as little as $1. These resources are directly responsible for creating videos just like this, so please do give back if you can. Otherwise, just like and subscribe, especially if you're on Instagram, as I need to grow the audience in order to do longer videos, which I'd love to do in the long run. So at the end, I'd just like to extend a little bit of heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. More importantly, thank you for the work that you're doing on yourself. I want to continue to encourage everyone to raise their frequency, shine brightly, and make this a better planet. Much love and light now and always. Thank you.